When I look up to people's life in general, they are miserable because they've lost that joy of life. It's because we don't take things into perspective. And everything has a polar opposite. Everything. Day, night, long, short, black, white, happy, pain, suffering, growth, ignorance, wisdom, right? Things work in a fashion where you can't even fathom how the universe has created it so perfectly. What's the point of all this? Is that we're running through the wrong things in life. We're creatures of desire, wanting so much in life. And things that you desire in life, and I had this argument yesterday too as well with one of my mentors. I do truly respect him. But we were talking about the old ancient philosophy of Buddha. The root of all evil is desire. And I said, I don't really agree with this point of view, but I have my own point of view with that, juxtaposed with some philosophical perception. And he said it as well, I don't really agree with that, and he had his own point of view, which made sense as well. You know, I can disagree because it made sense. And that is to think that all desires are the root of all suffering. I don't believe in that. And I'll explain to you why in a second. He said, all desires that are wrongly desired, so criminals, bad behavior, things that are not aligned with the law of nature, these are actually the wrongdoers. Makes sense. Nothing to argue with that because it still come into the categories of desiring things outside of your control. And this is the point. You need to make sure that you understand what is inside of your control and what is outside of your control. What is inside of your control? Your will, perception, your attitude, your belief systems, your willpower, all of that is in your control. What is outside of your control? Your family, spouse, friends, people's perception, house, car, status, name it. And although your desire could be noble to get a certain amount of status, get something out of this life to create for your family, it could be noble, valuable. It's still a desire outside of your control. And the problem with that is that the moment you lose that thing, which is the inherent nature of every single thing. What is the inherent nature of every single thing? Is there's two certainty, death and change. So if you get that status, one day you're gonna get old and some youngster will gonna get your place and you're gonna probably be discontent because this is what you desire once upon a time. If you get that car, it's gonna get scratched, you're gonna overly think about it, where you park it, something happened, a dent, your day is fucked because now, whatever you desired, well, something happened to it. Your family member, if you're too attached to it, they could get sick, they could unfortunately die, and then you can be distressed and emotionally have some hard time with it, right? So anything outside of your control, there's going to be that two inherent nature, which is death and change. And if you tie your desire with these things, once again, the polar opposite of everything. Win, loss, everything you win will eventually get lost. If you don't want to believe me, look at your lifespan. One day you're going to leave everything. Everything was granted and nothing was given to you. So the older we grew, the more we wanted to achieve things, have things for ourselves. And that is the root of all, I believe, evil. Because even though that you have a lot, you get to realize that the most successful people, the most richest people out there, they do have it. Yet they arrive at the top of the mountain and they're like, I don't still feel content, satisfied. Because these were inside of your control. Trying to fulfill things that are inside of your control, chasing things outside of your control to finally meet with them does not work, my friends. I believe that the only way to achieve that peace of mind is to truly understand what's in your control and what's not in your control. So you have to be confident, really confident with everything outside of your control and be very cautious with things inside of your control. That sounds contrary to what you've been taught in school friends, family. But listen up. If you truly understand what I said from the beginning of the video, you'll get the truth out of it. So, everything outside of your control, if you could be really confident, because you know it's not inside of your control, since all of this has those inherent nature of truth, which is change and death, then you could be at peace. Now, you have to be cautious what things inside of your control. What kind of belief system you're implementing in yourself. What's a belief system, right? How did I got those belief systems? What is my subconscious? Why am I thinking about these things? What are my thoughts? Who is listening to my thoughts? My willpower, my perception, my attitude. These things, if you truly take control of these ones, because it is inside of you, this has been given to you. The kingdom of heaven was within you. Once you take total responsibility upon these things, your life will completely change, and you could gain back that inner child, that happiness that once upon a time you did have. If you don't take those in responsibilities, well, just remember, we're humans. God gave you your brain to reason. God gave you sight to see. God gave you ear to listen. So if you have the ability to reason, then use it. The reason why I was walking like this is because don't be just like everyone else. Embrace what God have gifted to you. They gifted to you something incredibly powerful. The power of will, the power of decision. Everything is in your mind. Everything is on your hand. Take total control of your life. Take total responsibility upon your life. And you'll thank yourself later.